Black Widow, the brand new MCU film, and this movie is a film that people have been begging Marvel to make for years, including this guy, because I think ever since the first Avengers, and you got that scene between her and Loki, and Loki's just listing off all the things that she has done in her past. Us as an audience member were like, we actually want to see that, or we want to see a film starring this character. Plus, and then all the stuff about her in Age of Ultron were like, damn, you should really make a movie about this character. Maybe origin story, maybe just a standalone feature, but please make a Black Widow movie. But they never did. And we keep asking and asking and asking and asking and asking. And we're like, Marvel, outside Wanda, or before Wanda, she's like the most tragic character in the MCU. And now there's a standalone film. We asked, and we got it. And what I will say is, this movie's good. It's a good movie. Is it going to be my top 10, top 5 MCU movies? Probably not. Realistically, probably not. But it's good. It's a good movie. And what has made the MCU so successful is this thing of them realizing, probably around Winter Soldier probably, is them realizing to keep this franchise going, and also keep this genre, the comic book genre, going, is make sure it is one genre first, and a comic book movie second, or a superhero movie second. Winter Soldier was a political thriller. Ant-Man was a heist movie. Guardians of the Galaxy was a space opera, like Star Wars. Spider-Man Far From Home and Homecoming is about a John Hughes Breakfast Club type film. And this movie is a spy movie, and it's hammering home to every type of era Bond out there. Because watching this movie, I'm like, okay, that's clearly a homage to like the Daniel Craig era, and there's the Pierce Brosnan era, and there's the Tim Dalton, and Sean Connery era, and then there's a little bit of Roger Moore. I mean, the Roger Moore era has out through the movie is kind of like knocking on his door out through it, where it's like, you see the serious tone, the serious atmosphere of a serious spy movie, and then the action comes along, and it's like the goofiness of that era of like the 70s Bond movies are knocking its doors, and to the end and to the point it's like, I have enough, I want to enter, and pass through the door and it opens, and you get it, and it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. But at the core of this movie, yes, you got the action, you got the spy stuff, you got all the stuff that's wonderful, that we like from the MCU. And, Scarlett Johansson is fantastic as Natasha Romanoff, as she has always been since I'm into. And everyone in the movie is good. But the core of this movie is about family. And finding out, and the relationship that Natasha has with her sister, with her mom, with her dad, who's a Washington Captain America. I mean, he has the Super Soldier Serum, he has his own costume, he has a shield, he is Washington Captain America, to the point, essentially, David Harbour's character, who plays Natasha's dad, Wegarian, he's the family member that everyone goes, oh, for fuck's sakes, like, he's the one everybody, but the family core aspect, the drama of it, is really well put together, really heartfelt. It takes its time. Now, one other point, the biggest complaint I have with this movie is that the villains might be, I mean, okay, you got Wade Winston, what was it, Winston? Playing one of the villains, and he's good. I mean, there's a good, like, that 10-minute scene between Natasha and his character, and it's really well put together, good written, just, maybe the character itself wasn't that really well lackluster. But the biggest disappointment is Taskmaster. Now, I'm not the guy who says, well, they didn't do what exactly was in the comics, so boo-hoo-hoo, it sucks though. No, I'm not that guy. But basically, Taskmaster's cheater. Taskmaster is a character that we need Black Widow to fight. And that's it. The backstory wasn't that appealing. Taskmaster, the person they got was a complete waste. I'm like, this person's good. This is a good actor, and you completely just make them a steel thing. This is like wooden plank thing. That I'm like, why is this the case? And the villains are the biggest letdown of this film. Last couple minutes of the movie I wasn't a fan of. I felt like there's a moment they cut to black and then showed a little bit more. Like if there like a first post-credit scene before there was credits. I felt like the movie should have maybe stopped at the first cut to black and then roll credits, but that's just me. You have a great opening sequence to a song where, like it's one of those situations that you're like, here's a song that's normally happy-go-lucky, and they make it geary and dready and really, like, miserable, like, this sour thing where we kind of see Atasha's backstory through this opening sequence, kind of like a Die on a Day, the opening sequence. Like, title sequence. Jeez, all these Bond references are coming out of my mouth very easily. That was really well done. I actually was like Googling, getting the images where I was kind of listening to that cover of the song, all that. But here's a nitpicky thing of this movie I will end off with. Is Atasha's movie choices. Moonwanker? Really? I know film is subjective and all that, but go to space before Fast and Furious went to space, James Bond went to space. Really? Unless you're doing a Bond marathon, which is understandably so. Not For Your Eyes Only, not Octopussy, not Goldfinger, GoldenEye, Moonraker.